Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the top teams you can use for Brawl Tree of Relentless Rumble, which is against DIONEL. Now there are going to be some free-to-play team options and then also the, of course, more pay-to-win team options. So we have a team from Fred here, not using any Celestial Hypogean hero. You can probably use Valara even if she's at lower Ascension for this team. Sonya buffing up Sinbad and Faramor, both going to be good damage dealers here. Mikola in the back, and then Valara on the right with the Dragon Roar spell. So let's go ahead and get into this. This team has the ability of hitting up to 42 kills, maybe even more than that, depending on the RNG and your level of upgrades. But I think hopefully you guys will have like your Faramor, Sinbad, Sonya, and Mikola at Mythic Plus or above, and then this team should work out pretty well for you. Valara is not really at any risk of dying in the back. The DIONELs don't deal that much damage in the early stage. That's always going to be the case in Relentless Rumble until you get to a high number of kills. So it gives Valara plenty of time to be able to fully charge and apply her stat steal buff before she's at any danger of actually dying. And that's why probably she would work even if she was at a lower ascension. But the higher you have her, the better. And as we always talk about, Valara is very meta for Dream Realm, and she is a priority for you to actually even go all in and build her minimum to Mythic Plus or even Supreme Plus if you have the diamonds to do that. Okay, 10 seconds left. Now you need to get 35 kills in order for you to get all of your rewards for today. We got 39 kills on our first run. There is going to be RNG right over there when you see it. When the DIONEL is casting his ultimate, and depending on the crits and the timing of everything, your whole team can be blown up really quickly. But 35 kills is what you need in order to get all of your rewards, and this team should safely be able to hit the 35 kills because the DIONEL doesn't really start hitting hard until you go after that 35 kills. Okay, next up we have another team from Fred, which is kind of like a different version. It has a twins, so in some ways it isn't as free-to-play friendly, but it has other heroes which you probably have built on your account, which is Sinbad, Sonya, Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, Hugin in front of the Blue Twin, Mikola with the Blade Ring spell. Like, I mean, this is a team probably a lot of people will have the heroes to put together. Even if your twins are not fully Supreme Plus, I think this team would still work fine. And for that previous team of Faramor, you can also try running it with the Blade Ring spell. It could potentially be better. Because what I have seen of today is that the two top artifacts are either Elderbow spell or Blade Ring. I haven't seen a lot of top teams today with the Dragon Roar, and that's what we ran, but potentially Blade Ring could be better. But I think both would be enough for you to get the kills needed. Okay, so 53 seconds left. Again, this team should have no difficulty for you to get the 35 kills as long as you have the heroes at Mythic Plus or above, like on this team. And we're already at 28 kills, 40 seconds left. But to get that top kill count, it will just come down to the RNG and your survival towards the end. Hugin shielding and things like that. 32 kills, 30 seconds left. Okay, so we're up to 35 kills with 25 seconds left. And now the DIONELs are going to begin hitting decently hard, especially if they can get off an ultimate. That's why it's really about bursting these enemies as quickly as possible. There you go, the DIONEL got off an ultimate and then you're gonna end up losing. It's a lot of RNG because the DIONEL jumps around, you know, while firing his arrows. He even gets some intoxication stacks, and then if you cannot get to him in time, he is going to cast his ultimate and then blow up your team, basically, when you're above the 35 kills. But there we go, 42 kills. That was kind of expected with this team. And that's kind of the top that has been reported from it. But with RNG, potentially can be even higher. Now we have some of the really good performing teams. This from Amelia 1. This got up to 55 kills. They said it was high on RNG, so I don't know how many runs we're going to have to do to actually get a good score here. But just keep that in mind. You might have to do multiple runs. But all of these heroes are pretty free-to-play friendly. Sinbad, Sonya, Shmira, Pink Twin up front, Blue Twin in the back, and Valara in the lower right with the Blade Ring spell. And this twin position does give the Stellar Bond to the Shmira in the middle, even though it looks like a really weird twins positioning that you don't generally see in Dream Realm. Yeah, but it does work. Okay, so this has got up to 55 kills. The RNG is going to be tough because it's about the diagonal timing and everything and trying to burst him before he's able to cast his ultimate. I think Shmira definitely will have an easier time with this, and also the Valara stat steal. It will make it much harder for the opponent to actually nuke you. However, yeah, it will be about Shmira's ghost. Can they kill off and snipe off those enemy diagonals who are about to cast an ultimate? That's basically going to be the deciding factor. But Shmira with the AoE damage is really going to be good for this Relentless Rumble, because it will be difficult for the diagonal to escape the burst damage of Shmira no matter where the diagonal runs to. Like in the other teams, the diagonal could be kiting your team because you're all melee based damage dealers. But here with the Shmira AoE like range damage, the diagonal there's no way he can really run and hide. Yeah, like look at this. This is part of the reason we're already up to 43 kills, and it looks like we're not going to have any survival issues because we're killing the diagonal before he even has a chance to cast ultimate. So now the RNG will just be based on how many kills can you get, like the timing of your damage before the timer runs out. That's basically it. 53 kills. Yeah, so you see there is a potential for 55 kills. It was even hit with like lower level upgrades, not like these high Paragon upgrades. It more just comes down to the timing of everything for you to get a good score here, but this is a really good team. I really like this team, super solid, and again, overall pretty budget and free-to-play friendly. Okay, now we have the overall best team from today from Radon Storm. This is hit up to 58 kills. It is using Athalia. You could probably replace Athalia with something else if you don't have her. Sonya buffing up Harok and Shmira, Pinkter on the right, Blueter on the left with the Elderbow spell. Yeah, I don't know what you would replace the Athalia for. Maybe Faramor, maybe Rainier or something. I don't really know, but you can experiment with some stuff. But definitely Athalia is also a monster in Relentless Rumbles because of her massive, like, she has good AoE damage with her, like, you know, those sacred slashes, I think they're called. And she also has high burst damage and on a pretty low cooldown. So that is perfect for Relentless Rumble. And of course, if she dies, it doesn't really matter. As long as there's one surviving ally, she's going to keep dealing her damage. 46 seconds left, up to 30 kills. So in order to get 58 kills, you're going to have to really get the jackpot in terms of the RNG. You need to hit the lottery for that, basically. We're probably not going to get 58 kills on our first run. Probably, I would imagine, at least 55 kills or above. It's probably going to set a new record for us. So Harok is so good because once he gets a few, like he's fully stacked up now basically, and when he casts his ultimate he just bounces from one target to the next. Wow, we got a big burst of damage. My twins and Sonya almost died right there. That was good that we were able to survive. 6 seconds left, the whole team is still alive. 56 kills, 3 seconds left. Come on, one more kill. I'll take it. I'll take it. 57 kills on our first run. That's actually really good considering 58 is the top. Yeah, even rank 1 position, 58 is the top considered of today. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Those are going to be the top teams you can run for the DIONEL Relentless Rumble. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share in the comment section. That is much appreciated, and I'm sure it can help others out as well. But thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.